Hey, my name is Mike, and this is a too long didn't read guide for Vault of the Wardens on normal, heroic, and mythic. Tanks have to use an active mitigation for dark strikes on TIRATHON SALTHERIL. Interrupt his furious blast ability. If it's not interrupted, get out of the way of his charge, and don't stand in the green fire on the floor. Avoid green swirlies. At 50% he transforms. In Vengeance form, avoid the linked warglaves. Avoid the swirlies and the fire they spawn. In Havoc form, he has increased damage. During Hatred, don't stand in front of him. He also will do a party-wide AoE every 5 seconds. Interrupt Sap Soul on Inquisitor Tormentorum. This cannot be interrupted on Mythic. This ability is put on everyone, and it makes the next ability you use within 15 seconds have an additional 10 seconds added to the cooldown. He'll spawn an orb. When it does Inquisitive Stare, make sure you're facing it. At 70 and 40% he will spawn ads. Technicians lay bombs on the ground and silence people. The Felguard charges and drops threat a lot, and the Warlocks increase ads damage. Voidcasters will do Shadow Crash at a player that leaves a pool on the ground. Juggernauts have a frontal cleave and they fear people. Mind Flayers will do a high amount of damage to random people and anyone within 10 yards of them, so make sure to stay spread out that much if they are up. Lingering Corruptions will make a random ad explode after 10 seconds, hitting anyone within 8 yards. Secret Keepers will put a stacking debuff on you that will stun you forever if you get 10 stacks. The enormous Stonequillin do a lot of tank damage. Don't stand in the swirlies or the fire patches spawned from them on Ash Golem. These fires move. You'll spawn this thick line that rotates around the platform. Running over a part of this line will remove the fire from that part. It also puts a stacking dot on you. He spawns volcanoes that deal raid-wide AoE when they pop up. Ads will spawn from these as well. If a fire touches these ads, they will do party-wide AoE. There's 4 totems on the edge of the platform that when you activate them will freeze the platform, removing fire and any volcanoes, and freezes the ads and the boss. This increases the damage that they take. When the boss gets frozen, he'll knock back anyone in his hitbox. Avoid the blue circle discs on GLAZER. If they hit the boss, they will disappear. Don't stand in purple pools. The boss will shoot a beam in front of him. There's totems you can click on the edge of the room. What you want to do is you want to rotate these totems until the beam hits the boss. If you're doing this on Mythic, make sure to kill the overloaded lens before moving the idols. While the boss does his beam, he'll also be doing party-wide AoE that increases the longer you're in this phase. CORDANA FELSONG will stun the tank and then knock them back. She'll place white pools on the ground that grow, and the person with the light needs to stand near it to remove it. Avoid the green discs. At 60%, she becomes invisible for 60 seconds. You can use the light to find her. She'll also be spawning invisible ads that are in a line. You'll only see them if they are close to the person with the light. You want to try to avoid these as much as possible. Stacking on the person with the light is a good way to do this. She also spawns an invisible ad that can only be found with the light that shoots out more green discs. That was a too long didn't read guide for Vault of the Wardens. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. Thanks for watching and have a terrific day.